Sorry about that. YouTube gave me a message right as I went live. What up, Team Buckhouse? Welcome to the live stream. My voice is almost back. So if I sound a little weird, I apologize for that. But if you're not watching and you want to listen to this raspy voice as a podcast, feel free to listen. I'm here to help talk you guys through your fears of skiing and snowboarding, or at least I want to hear what your fears are when it comes to skiing and snowboarding. I will also share mine once a little bit more people jump into the live stream. Cam just showed up, so you know it's going to be a good one. Aiden, how we doing? Sis for sis, happy birthday. Kids TV, yo, what up? Tyler likes to ski in the house. Joey Ute, what's up? We got Thaxton, so they cannot wait for Jonathan's winter vlogs. The summer vlogs are just as good. Uh, he said, this year I'm doing a board slide. Thaxton, I'm so hyped for you, man. I hope you get it. Uh, new clue game. Nolan, what does that mean? Ducky, how we doing? Eric, yo, yo, yo. Andrew, what's up? Aiden says, JB, you trying any hot tea with honey for the throat? I have been pounding tea. Haven't put any honey in it. Um, but it's almost back. It didn't sound this raspy, I'm pretty sure, earlier. Um, but just being at the end of the day, it's getting raspier. I think tomorrow when I wake up, it'll sound back to normal, and I will, because yesterday I was way worse than this. This sickness I got rocked me. Absolutely rocked me. So, Cameron Crawford just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing. Um, Opinions on the Nidecker Merc, Ducky says. Nidecker Merc is a fun board. It's got a very soft nose and tail, which is fun for buttering, but I did not like it for park riding. Every time I'd come off a feature, it would flex too much. Gage, Sean, how we doing? J Hart, what's up, John? What POW board you riding this season? Ooh. So I really like the Nidecker Thruster for my powder board. Um, Nidecker is sending us a bunch of boards, but sadly, the thruster was not in there, at least at this moment wasn't. So maybe we'll have a thruster coming in the mail. But I will probably be on the Tellus Backslash as well, which is a really rad board. I have it in a split board as well. So couple power board options. Um, the new clue came. Nolan, let's go. Congrats on getting some clues. I hope you love them. I need to double check that my affiliate is correct in the description, but guys, get some clues. They're rad. Linked in the description. Nathan, what up, dude? Chabot in the house. We got Andrew, what's up, man? Eric with the 19 months. Almost there, dude. Almost full-blown gold. It's gonna happen during the winter, dude. Here for the third stream in a row, Jonathan. Jack, what's up, man? I appreciate it. Thanks for jumping on the stream. Just scared of the kiddo losing control and getting hurt. Oh, Jack, I feel ya on that one. Every time I take Roman, I like want to let him go and let him snowboard, but then I'm like, but if he just becomes a missile and can't stop, which has happened, it gets pretty brutal. So yeah, not letting little ones lose control. I'm excited for Roman this winter. It's going to be a big one. I think his progression is going to skyrocket this season. Ski season not for another 1 to 2 months for me, Gage. I am sorry, man. We are exactly a month. If you don't count today, exactly a month from when I think the ski season's going to open. My guess is October 20th for Keystone. That's my guess. Currently looking at buying my first board right now. I'm very overwhelmed. Livingston, I got you covered. In the description is the Burton Custom. Click that link, buy the Burton Custom, and all your problems will be solved. It's like the best snowboard I've ever ridden. So, highly recommend the Burton Custom. Chris James in the house. Make sure to drop a like, everybody. Appreciate the calling out for likes. And then we gotta mention Chris Andrews. 33 months, dude. 33 months. It'll be 3 years. Team Hawkhouse. Chris, you are a legend, dude. Really appreciate you. I think we're gonna try and strike mission at Alabama Resort this year, Chris, but that's a pull the trigger as soon as they open. We're buying a flight and getting down there. I want to hit that place. All right, we got 43 people in here. I'm gonna talk about my biggest snowboard fear, and then you guys can share your biggest snowboard fears. I got a couple of them. When it comes to snowboarding, something that I'm terrified of is avalanches. Is the obvious one. You know, we are starting to do more big mountain. We are starting to do more backcountry, and with that type of riding, it's you do everything you can to minimize those risks, but they always exist. They always live there. I like jumping off of cornices. Cornice can always break, you know, so we try to take calculated risks, all type of stuff, but I have a fear of avalanches. It is a real thing. When you're on a ski resort, you don't really have to worry about it. It could always happen, but you know, they're out there doing their job trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Another fear of mine when it comes to snowboarding is running into somebody. We make content, we film stuff. If I run into somebody doing a trick or being sloppy or uncreative, Jonathan really likes cornices. This is true. Cody knows. But if I run into somebody, that could be a lot of big trouble, especially with like did someone hit you? Sue them here. Or call us so we can sue them. That would be a disaster. So not running into somebody. Slush. Dennis Cornice. I've not sent Dennis Cornice yet, but it's not really a fear because I believe in Team Hawkhouse. And I believe in my ability to make content that doesn't involve having to snowboard. But if we got rocked and we couldn't snowboard, like that would suck. Not a fear. I don't go out thinking I'm like, I hope I don't get hurt. Like that's not a fear of mine. It's really don't want to hit somebody and get sued. That's a big fear. And then dying in a cornice and leaving my family behind, like that would be a nightmare. In a cornice, in an avalanche. Other than that, like I don't fear much with snowboarding. Like I love it. It's my escape. I hope your escape isn't something that's fearful. But if you guys do have anything you're afraid of with snowboarding, feel free to share it in the chat, and I'd love to help walk you through it or talk you through it, or give you maybe my thought process when it. Bobby, my wife, just texted me and said, Jonathan's biggest fear, Bobby Buckhouse. And that's a fact. That woman is my biggest fear. Jason says, I had my knee lacerated by a snowboard 2 years ago. Not been out since. Not sure how to get over the fear of making it back out this season. Oh no, Jason, that's horrible. Do you ski or do you snowboard? I get that, like being hit by somebody else, not your fault. You were just enjoying yourself. Someone runs into you and you get hurt that bad. I've been hit by a snowboarder twice, one being my filmer, where they slit my shin open with their snowboard, and it's a real thing. Getting hit by someone else is brutal. I would just encourage you, Jason, to maybe try not go out on the weekends. I know that's kind of hard, but if you're your first time back out, try and pick a Tuesday, some day on the mountain that's notoriously slow. So there's less people out there, so you can kind of build your confidence back. Opinion on Snow Creek shoots at Beaver Creek. They're pretty fun. We hit them for the first time this last season, believe it or not. And we had a blast. And we want to go back and like the snow was so good last year. I really wish we went back and like hiked and sessioned some cliffs. Cody, this year, that Beaver Creek section, all those rock drops, dude, we're going and we're hiking those. I think Cody has no corals against that type of day. Hoping for an early season in the Midwest this year. Dude, it happens. The Midwest can get an early ski year if the temperatures drop. Oh, we're going to get to know that section. Heck yeah, Cody. Beaver Creek is one of our favorite places to ride. The East Coast is supposed to have an early season this year. So stoked. Dude, I hope the East Coast has a great year. Chris, we will 100% keep you posted on that Alabama resort. Which ski resorts are you visiting most this year? Ooh, Andrew. We kind of have it mapped out. I got to present where we want to ride this year to my biggest fear and see what she thinks of the trips. We went pretty modest this year. Once again, the kids are pretty young. I also have a European trip. I'm going to Germany with Clue, my binding sponsor, which is really rad. That's a big trip, you know, going across the water. It's like a 9-day trip, and it's a opportunity we could not do, and so like that's gonna be hard on Bobby and the family. So we made sure like other trips are pretty modest, and like what we think we're gonna do is we try not to go crazy. My biggest snowboard fear is not being able to snowboard. Ooh, right? No one wants to not be able to get back out on the mountain for sure. JB goes in the backcountry looking for Dennis Cornice. One day I will send Dennis Cornice in the backcountry. Cream City Skiing, good to see you. Thanks for the donation, the first of the stream. Appreciate the $5. Keeping the fox alive. Dude, we might go a whole year with the fox. I thought it might die in the summertime, but the legends are keeping the fox going. Appreciate the dono, guys. If you can tell I'm behind the chat. If you don't want to wait, you can drop a donation, and I go directly to donations and read them. Feel free to drop a Venmo or Streamlabs, which I didn't post. Might be the first time that I have not posted. I don't think I put anything in the description of the live stream. So give me 2 seconds. Oh, my neck just popped. Boom. Posting this, but I'm gonna post the Venmo and Streamlabs. You can drop a donation there. I get 100% of those donos, and that is why we have that as an option. Boom. So donations support the dream, guys. I appreciate everyone that does. You don't have to donate. My chat is, I gotta wait till it moves a little bit. But I do go directly to donos and read them. So if you don't want to wait for me to get to your thing, feel free. Just learned a front flip last season on skis. Gonna do a backy and maybe a double backy this year. Kids TV, let's go. That's so rad. Congrats on learning front flips. Dude, Cream City is back with another dono. What? Donations come with guaranteed smiles. It's hard not to smile when someone's supporting the dream. My computer froze. Or not froze, but I gotta get my internet checked out. It's not keeping up. Let me try this. Is the stream looking clean? Yeah, stream's looking clean. As long as the stream's looking clean, you know? But my chat's behind. Come on, chat. We're having technical difficulties. Pop out, chat. Pause that. All right. We got it. Cream City Skiing with a $10 donation this time. I gotta heart your donos. I got a pin. I've been absolutely swamped with school, my college ski club, and I got a girlfriend this summer, and I'm with her when you stream normally, unfortunately. Dude, congrats on the girlfriend. It's fine. I get it. Like, that's what happens when people get girlfriends. It is, wait till you get a wife, then everything that you used to do goes out the window. I'm joking. But dude, congrats, dude. I'd rather hear that you're killing it in school, you're in a ski club, and you got a girlfriend, and that's why you haven't been on the videos. Like, that stokes me out. That means you're killing it in life, man. And obviously, I appreciate the support, appreciate the donos, but I want you guys to go out and have the best life ever. So that's rad. Before I have to finish my homework, I have this reoccurring thought in my head of doing a BS on a rail and sliding out from under, or board slide on a rail, sliding out from underneath myself and hitting my head on the rail. Thaxton. I'm not gonna say it can't happen. You could definitely go to do a board slide, slip out, and boom, hit your head. But if you're in the proper body position, that won't happen, my man. I have a ton of how to board slide videos on the channel. Go to the channel playlists, and then go to the how to board slide playlist, or go to the channel playlist, go to how to snowboard playlist, and I have like 3 or 4 how to board slide videos. They're gonna do you right, man, and they're talking about the body position you need to conquer your board slide. Citrus Cucumber, what up? Joy says, my rational fear is being that guy that falls off the lift or makes it stop for a long time. Thankfully, that fear has gone away, but I know that's a snowboarder fear. It's like falling off the lift and getting it to stop and everything. That's a real fear. Everyone looking at you. I broke my L1 and L2 2 years ago. I'm comfortable on Southeast Blacks, North Carolina, West Virginia. But I'm starting to travel with Icon Pass starting this year. But I'm nearly intimidated by the terrain difficulties in real POW. That makes me so excited for you though, because you have so much to experience. But don't be too intimidated. Like, go try them. The only way you're gonna really learn how to ride a gnarly black diamond is to go try it. Like, go send it. As long as you can go from edge to edge, you can control your speed, do it. I say send it. Sorry you can't stay, Tristan. Hope your drive home was safe, dude. Just got a new snowboard for my birthday on Sunday, but not sure what to do with the metal edges. It's Capita if it matters. So you got a new snowboard for your birthday on Sunday. Not sure what to do with the metal edges. Just leave them alone. Skull face. Just go snowboard it. It's ready to go. There's nothing to do with the edges. They're ready to rock, man. Take that thing to the mountain and rip it. I don't recommend dulling your edges. Let the snow dull your edges. How bad are opening day lift lines? Terrible. You will be waiting in line more than you're riding. And then when you are riding, it's going to be very busy. Opening days are more for social media flex than anything. We just got a gifted member? Dude, Joey, you with a gifted membership, thank you so much, man. Till Darren got the gift from Joey. Appreciate that, man. If you guys don't know what that means, the membership is all these people with logos next to their names. It means they're a member of the channel. When you first become a member, you get the little monkey next to your name, like Nick's got a little monkey next to his name. After a month, you become the tall walking guy, like Nolan. After 3 months, you become the skier, like Aiden. After 6 months, you become the snowboarder, like Dougie. After a full year, you get the full-blown evolution, like, you have any full-blowns in here? Eric. And then after 2 years of support in the dream, you get full-blown gold evolution, like Chris Andrews, who was 33 months as a member. But you also get a bunch of really cool emotes. I'm gonna be adding more. We had a request for more emotes. So we have a bunch of really cool snowboard emotes right there. You get a standout chat every month, which is really rad. And overall, you are supporting the dream. So, tell Darren, if you like the perks of being a membership or a member, you can always renew it and keep your membership and flex on everyone. Let everyone know that you've been supporting the dream for years, like some of the people out here. But Joey, dude, thanks for donating a member, man. That means that's so nice of you. Tell Darren too, I'm stoked that you're healing up, man. I'm scared of skiing snowboard. I'm scared of skiing snowboard ticket prices this year. Dude, that's so funny. And it's so true. The price of skiing and snowboarding has gone through the roof. Citrus Cucumber donated a membership too. Let's go. Kevin Boyle got the membership gifted. Dude, congrats on getting the membership. Thanks for gifting members, guys. That's huge. You guys have no idea how rad that is for some people that either can't support the channel with the memberships and they're like, or they want to test it out. Like, thanks, guys. I really, that means a lot to me. Dude, Angie, that's so funny. Dougie said, my biggest fear is picking Tristan up from the ER. Not joking this time. That's I get that, Tristan. I can't imagine listening to like when Roman's out there just boosting stuff. I'm like, ugh. I'm scared I didn't buy a season pass last year when it was cheap. It doesn't go up too much in price. Like right now, if you were to buy it. They also have a lot of like payment options now, like on Icon and Epic. Just a random thought for a video, but it might be cool to record a vlog with a snowcat operator and show the overnight maintenance for the mountain. It's not a bad idea, Aiden. I know a lot of them are out there. I do have some friends that are snowcat drivers. But yeah, I know that's a pretty rad idea. We could probably even get out and snowboard a little bit. My grandparents have a condo in Arrowhead at Beaver Creek. I'm going out there because I'm growing out of BC and want to go to other places like Jackson Hole, A Basin, Copper. But I'm curious on suggestions. If you can go to Jackson Hole, do it. Jackson Hole's rad. A Basin is also very rad. Copper sucks. Don't go to Copper. Unless you like park riding. Derek, what up, dude? Derek, I got Diablo. We should go on some raids. When I was sick, I was like, I was like, I want to say bedridden for like last week. I'd like force myself to come in here and sit down and like I'd get some work done. But like when you have body aches and you're coughing and your nose is running and you're just like you can only work so much and then you want to go lay in bed. I fear is falling off a box or a rail. The gang, I get that. Falling off though isn't that bad. It's when you fall onto it is when those features hurt. So start with small features, and when you are falling off a rail or a box, don't fight it and try and stay on. If you're falling off, just get off. Did you get the 5G upgrade, aka COVID? Nah, dude, we didn't get the vid. It was just a cold. I got it from Roman. Like Roman had this, then Bristol got it, and then I got it. I'll text you, Derek. I need to text you anyways, Derek. I miss you, man. 5 out of 10 people with the green chat right now, too, right? We have a ton of members chilling. I saw an electric fence Saturday when I was hiking with my dad and mom and my aunt. I threw a rock at it to see if it would electrocute, but it didn't. Tyler, great story, dude. Justin's biggest fear is T-bars and pumas. Mama K, 4 months, let's go. T-bars are tough. They do take a second to learn. tow ropes were a fear of mine, like real tow ropes, like Highland Hills. That tow rope was a real fear. My Terry, my fear is influencers taking over the local mountain. Oh, I bet there'll be more influencers out this year, especially short form content influencers. Copper's XL jumps are pretty scary. Nick, no joke. Especially since people were overshooting the XL jumps at Copper and like breaking their legs from going too big. That's scary because going short just means like, yo, you went like you hit on a bad day or you should have went faster. Going too fast, then you're in this like weird like, am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? Like when you only have to worry about one speed, which is like don't go slow, that's cool. But when you have to worry about don't go too fast and don't go too slow, I hate that. Purgatory is cheap prices right now. So Purgatory is doing what they call, they have a specific name for it, but what Purgatory is going to do is they're going to have really cheap prices around the dead seasons and then very expensive prices during the busy seasons. So if you go to Purgatory early season and late season, a day pass is going to be very cheap. But if you go during the busy season, you're going to get like a $300 lift ticket. That's what I heard. Thanks for thinking that's funny. And what's your favorite state to ski in? This video has turned into a Q&A. Well, these live streams are always Q&As style type things. Like I'll rant and I'll rumble, but like I'd rather you guys ask a question and I can give some information or talk. But we do this twice a week right now, Andrew. The videos where I'm going to tell you something, I'm definitely going to edit and add some stuff to it. But these are designed to be Q&As. Even though the title is what you're, well, I mean, the title is a question. What are your ski and snowboard fears? Like, I want to know, so ask them. But my favorite state to ski in or snowboard in, I mean, it's obviously Colorado. It's why I live here. It's got the best snow. But when I travel and I go somewhere else, I love the Midwest. Like, Midwest snowboarding is so different. It's so fun. It's for the passion. They build incredible parks. I like Midwest snowboarding. Just passing the knowledge and keeping the hype for the winter sports, right? Do you know the guy in the cat mask? Cat mask? Is there someone behind me? So vague. Mama K says her fear is to get slammed by someone else. I mean, that's my fear too. Like, I couldn't imagine like doing my thing and then someone else hits me in like early season and then I'm done for the year. Like, that would suck. A Basin was my first tow rope. The A Basin tow rope is literally nothing compared to like a Highland Hills or like a Midwest tow rope. Because the A Basin one is flat too. It just like takes you across a cat track. Ones that are like going up a steep incline, yeah, put the muscles to work. Like a tow rope when you go to grab it, and if you're at a dead stop, it like will like zzz, through your hands and you gotta like really grab it. Yeah, troll hogging tow ropes. Jack, we gotta get you on a Midwest tow rope. I see the wife is texting me. Hold on. Bristol is in bed. Don't yell. My fear is getting ran over by little kids on tow ropes. Kenny, that is a fear of mine too. Because it's happened and it's sad. My fear is the lift tower falling over because our local mountain has pretty bad, unstable towers. That's sketchy. The Moosehead Winter Park were a little concerning last year. I can see why that's a fear, Dougie. Those moose will run you over, and to snowboarding and outrunning a moose, I don't know if you can make it, man. Depending on the pitch in some areas, because like Winter Park's got some flat spots. If you're on one of those cat tracks, dude, that moose is gonna get you. Landon Foster, thanks for the $2 donation. Appreciate it. Do you ever bore people who visit? My fear is the same as in BJJ, blowing a knee. Blowing out a knee would absolutely suck. Do I snowboard people to visit? Depends. So like, if I'm at Keystone, and you run into me, you're like, "What up, Buckhouse?" I'm gonna say hi. Like, "What's up?" And if you're like, "Yo, can I like tag along?" I'm gonna say, "Of course you can tag along. You just gotta keep up." Like I won't like wait for you at the bottom of the chairlift. But if you're keeping with the group and you're just riding with us, of course you can go up the lift with us. We can hang out and ride. But if you're like, "Hey, I'm coming to Keystone on January 23rd, can you meet with me?" No, because I don't know what I'm doing that day. And my wife, I might wake up and my wife might say, "You're not going snowboarding today." Or, and Cody can tell you this, sometimes we're like 3 options for tomorrow. If we get enough snow, we're going here. If Beaver Creek gets even more snow, we're going there. If we don't get any snow at all, we're gonna go to A Basin and hike the East Wall. Like we'll have like a 3 something plan for the next day. And then we just wake up and we go, "All right, this is what we're doing." And then we go do that. So our schedule is kind of chaotic. We do post where we're traveling for the season. And if we're coming to your ski resort, that is one of the best ways for you guys to meet up and ride with us. But Tristan, who I don't think is in this chat, and I mean, Kenny, anyone that has ridden with us in the past can tell you, like, if you show up where we're at and you want to take some laps, you are more than welcome to. But what comes first for me is making the content for everybody, you know? And so if someone, like can't keep up or is like new to snowboarding or doesn't want to ride in the park, that's totally fine. Like I'm so down. I love meeting you guys. So of course, like a high five. I'll always stop to take pictures, talk to the kiddos, like whatever it is. Even if you want to like stop at the top of the mountain and talk for a little bit, like I'm so down for all of that. But like we usually ride fast and we ride hard and we're showing up with a purpose. Like we're there to make a video and yeah. So to answer your question, we do snowboard people that visit, but the video always takes priority because as much as I'm so stoked to meet one of you people or one of you guys, one of the supporters, when we're filming that video, that's for everybody. We're making content for everyone, so we got to keep the ball rolling and keep everything going. But thank you so much for that $2 donation, Landon. Appreciate you. You also said, keep it up. Maybe in 10 years. Thanks. Dope. We're from Texas. We're trying to make some time, but you know how it is, dude. Landon, for sure. I hope you guys do get out to Colorado. If you are trying to ride with me, Keystone is my favorite place to snowboard. That's more than likely going to be the place where any of you guys will run into me is at Keystone. So if we're not in the backcountry, we're not hiking gnarly lines, we're going to be at Keystone. I'm going to be at the A51 chairlift lapping the park. That is a guaranteed spot where you guys can come, say what's up, yeah. Or like another way, if you really want to ride with me and you want tips and want to get better, I do camps. Coming to one of my camps is a great way to get better at snowboarding. They call it dynamic pricing. Yes, Jake, there you go. Dynamic pricing. My fear is falling off the toe rope and causing a 6-person pileup. Nolan, it happens, dude. Those fast toe ropes, you get a whole big kid pileup. What run do you recommend for an intermediate snowboarder such skier at Winter Park? I may buy a season pass this year. I don't know. I don't have a specific run because I don't know the runs. I can't name one. I literally cannot name one run at Winter Park. But I know a section called Mary Jane that if you're an intermediate rider, go ride the Mary Jane area and push yourself. Start trying to do harder runs. Start trying to get into harder stuff. And yeah, go explore the Mary Jane side of Winter Park. Super fun. That's like all big mountain tree riding. Another fear is getting stuck on a lift for 4 hours on a cold day. So much fear, but just an inconvenience. Joey Ute. No, that is a fear. I've been stuck on it. I've been stuck on a trailer for so long that when we finally got off of it, they gave us day passes for like us or to give to people because we were on the trailer for that long. It was like 6 hours or something. It was brutal. My fear is not seeing Cody this year. I love it, Joey K. My fear is little kids on Keystone jumps. You're killing me, Joey. My fear is not doing the LED night riding video this year with Cody. Oh, we're doing that video, Kenny. Kenny, I want a light up suit, by the way. And I want you to be the only one with a full light up suit. I want to be blinking, dog, when we do that LED video. AB, how we doing? Noodle, what up? What you let a fan show you around a cool spot at a mountain that you're not familiar with? Kids TV, that's why we love, that is literally why we love riding with the locals at their ski resorts. Like, I like to tell you guys where we're going, hoping that you guys are going to show up and rip with us and show us all the cool stuff. Like that happened at Aspen Snowmass. We had literally the sickest day, and we would not have had a day that sick if the local didn't show us around. I need to change the title of that video. What ski resort do you recommend? It's kind of vague. In general, like the best resorts I've ever been to are like Telluride, Jackson Hole, Keystone, Aspen Snowmass. Those are all incredible resorts. Call him. How we doing? Andrew, what up? He's here. Last season, when you were riding and the snow was really slow in the park, and we went for a break and then went back out and went to hit the jump and overshot a 60-footer jump to flat. What? It sounds so brutal. You okay? People make fun of us because we shut down in the snow, but they don't realize with the humidity and all, it's just pure hard ice when it stops. Also, we are built for 100 degrees, not negative 20. Oh, you're talking about Texas. I should have went down to Texas during that snowstorm and went snowboarding. What we should have done. losing your ski pole on the way up the lift, like dropping it, that would be a mega bummer. Oh, I need to check Venmo and Streamlabs for donations. No donos. We're doing good. AC Walker in the house. How we doing? My biggest fear is grabbing Tindy. Get out of here, Kenny. What tricks are you scared to try but want to land this season? Trent. Backside 270 onto a rail. It's terrifying. I want to do that. More back ones onto rails. We were working on back ones. Those are scary tricks. I want to backflip bigger jumps, which is scary. I need Kenny to show me how to backflip bigger jumps. Anything that's inverted, like I'm not natural when it goes to going upside down. And then I want to spin big, which means we got to hit big jumps. Which anytime you hit a big jump, I don't care. You see these dudes and they're crushing these massive scary tricks on big jumps. I promise they're scared. Like just because we hit big jumps doesn't mean we're not scared of big jumps. We just are confident in our ability. You still got fear when you're hitting big jumps. Jonathan, have you seen the ski snowboard Frozen? Dude, Jake, of course I've seen Frozen. My favorite is they jump off the chair and then get eaten by wolves. It's so ridiculous. I was good, but now I have knee problems. The snow just became really fast. Oof. Yeah, dude, the snow conditions can change on you quick. You got to be aware of changing conditions. My biggest fear is Molo. I love it, AB. Molo is a good thing to fear when you're out on the mountain. Red ice. I'm surprised no one said their biggest fear is ice. A lot of people on the East Coast, they claim it's the ice coast, but they're not afraid of it. I think you're better at backflips than I am. Nah, Kenny, we just got to get you a real jump to backflip. Trent Bar says, sick. Cap 2 front board is gnarly. I feel you on the flips. Yeah, I thankfully I got Cap 2 dialed this last year. Like it's a trick I'm actually very confident on. But back to like spinning backwards or blindly and then landing in a board slide. It's hard, man. It's scary. Rocks under hidden snow. That is actually an underrated fear because I've had friends that like have jumped off stuff and then landed in thin snow and like hit a rock and broken their pelvis. 2 years ago, we lost a professional snowboarder. He wasn't wearing a helmet, caught an edge and some powder, hit his head on a rock under the snow. Boom, dead. One of the best, like a really solid snowboarder. So like that is a real thing, like rocks hidden under snow. I ski over ice on purpose. Since the clue bindings are stiffer, what drawbacks of a stiff binding? Grant, great question. So it took a second to get used to the response of a stiffer binding when it came to park riding, specifically rails. And then I struggled with foot pain slightly with the stiffer binding for maybe like a week. And then my feet got stronger because, I don't know, I just had foot pain for a little bit with the clues for like a week. And then my feet got used to the bindings and then that foot pain went away. But it doesn't help that I was rocking the same binding for years prior to going to the clues. So I think I would have had foot pain switching to any other binding. Sell your soul. Do I want to know where you're selling your soul? Nate? My second fear is going out of the resort, like out of bounds. Oh, Noodle, I can see that. That is scary if you like accidentally went out of bounds. Now you're in avalanche terrain. That's a real fear. I forgot to mention this fear when I was talking about my fears, but we make strike missions for certain resorts for certain things. Like Jackson Hole, I had to drop Corbett's. Like I went to Jackson Hole to ride Corbett's, but there's no guarantee that Corbett's is going to be open. So one of my biggest fears is like picking a resort like Crested Butte. Like we were going for Rambo, the steepest run in North America, the cut run. So like, we were going there to ride Rambo. There's no guarantee that Rambo was open, you know. So we show up, and it's like I hope it's open. I hope it's open. It's like the fear of like we show up at a resort to do why that resort's popular, and that reason why it's popular could be not open. Jason, dude, welcome to the stream, man. I'm stoked you made it. Mama K's biggest fear is being out of wine when Joey starts the battle for the first chair. You watch that movie often, Joey? Jelly, hello. If you learn on ice, it's not a fear. My friend got knocked out when hitting ice under POW moguls. That's rough. How can I be a channel moderator? Noodle, we have taken that. I used to like be like, hey, show up like every day for a month and like be a part of the channel and everything like that. And then we had a really bad moderator experience on Discord. And so now only people that are close to me, like literally like great friends like Nate and Kenny, or like people that work for me like Cody, or my wife are moderators. Like I've become very, very stingy on how do you become a moderator on this channel because we got really screwed over by a moderator. Logs you can't see in trees. Buried my nose under one at Keystone. Keystone has a lot of laid down logs. That is a fear, Dougie. What's under the snow? Ghost Striker, what up, dude? Fear, eating a tree. Yeah, Jason. I've gotten very comfortable in the trees and I snowboard really fast in the trees. And sometimes I'm like, dude, you need to slow down in these trees because you have one bad and you smack a tree, they don't move. Nate, did Cody show you the video? We have Nate's incident on camera. Cody's dreams equals my fear. You have to devote your life to Daddy Buckhouse. Do not call me that. Do not call me that, Cody. Josh, dude, good to see you. My fear is moving out of Colorado before this season kicks off. Josh, you moving out of Colorado, dude? Don't do that. Another fear is getting your passes pulled. That is a real fear when you're riding epic resorts. It's gotten way less of a fear. They've definitely chilled out, but in the past, oh, that was a real fear, is getting your pass pulled. Joey K, we are great friends. Jason said one of his fears is driving 3 hours of snowmass to only forget your passes. Thankfully, they can, unless they were day passes, you can get your passes printed at the ski resorts. But driving 3 hours of snowmass and forgetting your boots, I had a season where I kept forgetting. It was my second year living up here, and I would drive all the way to the mountain, get out, be ready to snowboard, forgot my boots, forgot my snowboard, forgot something, goggles, my helmet bag. I've learned, I've got checklists and like routines. I having it when you snowboard daily, having a routine and like a set, like this is like where my gear is, this is how I have things, so you don't forget important stuff like goggles is important. You do got to be careful with moderators. I'm telling you, I had a moderator remove every single person off my Discord. It was brutal. If you want to join the Discord, it's linked in the description. I'm never on it. But people are on the Discord. They are posting on the Discord. I just don't even know how to do it. Like I've never used it before, you know. But if you like Discording, we have a Discord. Man, I can't wait. 40 more till my B-day. Jack, dude, congrats on your birthday, dude. You're almost there. My biggest fear is missing a resort on the resort map, and then you have to travel all the way to Maine to... Don't worry, Kenny. I would not blame you for you missing a resort on the resort map. You haven't experienced fear while being a beginner skier, snowboarder, and going on some extreme runs. Oh, Jack, we make sure we get that fear by jumping on skis every year. Some of my biggest fears is skiing, but I do like ski blading. Ski blading is so much easier than skiing. I got some good ski video ideas this year. Maine is the Snow Creek of the East. You guys are killing me with this chat. I live 6 hours away from epic mountains, and I forget stuff. Yeah, you can't be forgetting stuff when you live that far away. I've forgotten goggles before. A lot of squinting that day. It's brutal. Papa Ken forgot his coat once when we went to Powderhorn. That's a long drive, Jen. Biggest fear, catching an edge when straight lining. When you go fast, and you just like, I'm going fast, and you're like, that is a fear, for sure. Or forgetting your pants. Cody did forget his pants. He made pants. Cody's a trooper. He made pants out of a jacket. Cody, that day I knew you were gonna make it, man. Oh, that was the first day of the season. Jacket pants. Dude, they worked well. The chat is this real? Huh? Did we catch up in the chat? Uh-oh, Joe, you didn't do your homework? Jason, you'll get school marm this year. You're gonna kill it. My fear is falling. Yeah, falling is never a fun one. Joseph, do your homework. I was watching season 5 of your channel. Then I saw your and Cody's fear, the rib slam, and the tailbone whiplash. Dude, the rib slams suck. That is, I hate cracking a rib. I've done it so many times snowboarding. It's the worst. I'm going to time you out till you finish your homework. Well, it's going to be easy for Joey to finish homework because we're going to end the stream here, guys. I forgot to mention the energy drink. We got GamerSup linked in the description. Thanks for the support. I forgot to mention, too, if you made it this far, you deserve to get yourself an Evolution sticker. Go get one. We have ski versions and snowboard versions. You guys know that. Thanks for the membership donations. Thanks for the donos this stream, guys. You're incredible. Season's right around the corner. We got some fun videos going to be pumping out, getting you ready for the ski season. Oh, we're so close. Season 8. I can't believe we've been doing this for 8 years. Started as a fun little hobby. Turned into my job. It's fun. I love hanging out and talking with you guys. Thanks for telling me your snowboard fears. I'm going to keep trying to have like fun live stream topics that keep us laughing and rumbling and stuff like that. So as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you tomorrow in another video. It's daily on this channel. We do stuff like this.